How's everyone? Welcome back to Impeccable Speech Gizzards, everyone. Oh, we get to do a bread spread. Oh, welcome back, Cass. You do know Louis Daguerre? What's a French painter who invented daguerreotypes? I've heard of those. A sharp reflective style like a mirror. If anyone wants to learn a lot of specific information, check out Technology Connections. It's a really good YouTube channel that just deep dives concepts. Old technology mostly. But also the color brown one time. Very demure, very mindful. Instantly subs. He's truly a gem. You think I've seen the brown video? Hi, Rocker, how are you doing? That's a Banks. Oh, Necromedic now. What's it called? Technology Connections. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Sent you a new pic, please update. Already subbed, apparently. I undo damage. Only works if you're dead. If you're not, I can get you there for an extra $6,000. Call this number. Didn't turn on no TIFFs, so YouTube never shows it to me. What's my favorite sub? I've just got so many. How could you ask me to pick a favorite? The available kind. Oh, a Philly cheese sandwich is really good. I used to get the cold cut combo with vinegar. You had a meatball sub for dinner. I can't get Subway anymore. Last time I did, it was very disappointing. The Australian version. It just costs more. It's the same, but it costs more, so my expectations were higher. Yeah, they're a messy one. Getting the bit at Jimmy John's next to where you work because it's the cheapest on the menu. Oh, the bit. I've never been like into a Jimmy John's proper, which is weird because my dad used to work at one. Briefly. They... BLT! The bit. That makes so much more sense. I will say, at Jimmy John's, you're called a sandwich artist, though. -2. That wasn't even intentional. I got so upset because at Taco Bell, our job title was champion. And I'm, like, getting help with, like, taxes and stuff. And it's like, okay, so what's your profession? And it's like, okay, well, I work at Taco Bell. Okay, well, what's your role there? Champion. No, like a real one. And it's like, that's literally what they do. They just call you a champion and they make you do everything. Subway, they called you sandwich artists too. I'm so sorry. JJ is the Italian nightclub sandwich with either barbecue or firecracker chips. It's like the Hunter's Club or the Turkey Tom. Oh, we've got sandwich turkey in the fridge now, don't we? Sorry he did the shopping this time. It was very Tommy of him. So I'm not entirely sure what's in the kitchen right now. You usually don't get the sub style. I think they had like garlic for a minute. And I used to really like their garlic bread. That was a long time ago. I just had a ping of guilt for the people watching on YouTube where I just like took a minute out of gameplay to talk about sandwiches for like 5 minutes. That many white bread subs can't be good. Yeah. Well, there's more like protein. Anyone like a good Quiznos sub? I do like the subs because they're good to us. But also I've never worked at Quiznos. Or eaten at. I've only eaten at Subway and like cafes. Beck, YouTube, they should be here. No. YouTube, you guys do whatever makes you comfortable. But also you can come over and just watch, but it's going to be exactly the same except that you can't rewind, and honestly it's probably a better experience if you don't want to chat to just watch on YouTube, so I don't really care. You'll see it sooner though. YouTube is the type that likes to be ignored. Yeah, that's what Soul was saying earlier. Soul likes me better on YouTube because I never acknowledge him there. According to medical research, white bread can actually increase your chances for... Oh, yeah, but like everything increases your chances for cancer, right? They still gotta listen to sandwich talk. How many people do you think are reading our secret map? Wait, you get paid $6,000? I mean... This is getting messy. I'm gonna group some of these together. Okay. I can't update the pic. Excess sugar has the same outcome. That does make sense. As a pastry in most countries. Well, yeah, but, like, classifications are weird and normally just for tax purposes, so... Our team will probably all die. My bread so much, but Mrs. Rocker always buys Dying Grain or honey wheat. Honey wheat's great though. I mean, I'm sorry you don't like it. There is something really nice and classic about white bread. Okay, so this is gonna come off a little bougie. I've been making my bread for... Has it been years at this point? I don't like the bought bread anymore unless it's like kind of bougie bought bread. It's so much emptier. The purchased bread. I don't know if Reactor is technically part of Live's team, but... Oh yeah, we got Ryan. Never seen this guy before, but somehow he hit Zan and I with Thistlekiss darts unnoticed and almost killed us both. So we need to talk about boundaries. Rather have honey wheat than 9 grain though. I've been making white bread. I should probably get whole wheat. But here's the thing, my recipe won't work with whole wheat. You need to adjust it. You can do up to 50% whole wheat flour and still use the same recipe. But also it's more expensive. My mom always used to say, you can't shoot something nice into someone's neck. Don't shoot anything at all. Sounds like a wise woman. Alright, now we got space for the new stuff. Favorite kind of bread ever? Marble rye. I've never had that one. Repeatedly suffered. Headed to. Live sickness. Cured by Dessa. Sourdough's too good. You like a salted rye? It's like a... I'll be honest, I like white bread too, but I do like a little bit of texture to it. I like a nice half whole grain. Or just a whole grain. Or a honey wheat. Banks says Liv asked to be killed and resurrected 3 times after disappearing for a few hours and returning sweating and shaking. It could be so serious, and why did it keep happening? Doing things real fast, I imagine. Overusing her craft is my guess. Headed to Noak's Bar. Local brandies. Discreet bartender. Found a nice out-of-the-way place to hole up between ops, and the bartender's already heard enough that there's not much point in lowering our voices now. I love that. Liv's goal in Kalen. Exact location unknown. Liv's team is headed to Kalen next, but we don't know exactly where or remotely why. YouTube gonna be like, what the hell just happened? First we completely stopped to talk about sandwiches and now bread. Those are related at least. Man, all the nice cooking my clone could get up to. I hope they enjoy it. Maybe my dupe would just get really into cooking and domestic roles. No, they probably get pretty lonely. I'd give them the exact support they'd need, though. Had a really good patty melt on marble rye. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. We have read all the details. Alright, are they taking the chopper to Kalan? They'll be leaving from the southwest facility with the helipad. Still got no chance against Liv. When we get there early, we can catch some of her goon squad alone and whittle down their numbers. It was a simpler time when they wrote goon squad. I like the part in the alley streams where they talk about sandwiches for a long time. Also had some killer Rubens, though it's not your favorite. Goon Commander. Who leads the Goon Squad? Thought you already beat that traffic guy back in Stonecliff. We didn't kill him. God, don't tell me you're one of these outfits that kills 100 henchmen and suddenly grows a moral compass when it comes to the fuckers responsible. No, we don't kill henchmen either. No killing. Oh, so you're not hypocrites, you're just toothless all around. Damn right. Viv won't get there till the last minute. She's never early, because nothing can make her late. Yeah, fair. The rest of them will rush because they're terrified of her, so we might be able to catch them at the hangar before she gets there. So they're gummy goons? No, we're the gummy goons. Because we don't kill, because we're toothless and don't kill. Had an Arby's. Arby's Reuben for lunch. I've only had one sandwich at Arby's. It came loot. I'm thinking of goon too much. It came late to my town. But I didn't have many opportunities. Hate when the goon is gummy. You've not had Arby's in forever? I think... No, I guess I went there a couple of times, but I was disappointed every time. I've only gone as an adult. They do have the meats. They've got ocean meat. Sometimes. Just to check. You are on board with the whole no-killing thing, right, Banks? For now. I ask because you're the only one carrying an inherently lethal weapon. My gun? That's a medical instrument. I only use it for the cranial interventions. I think cranial interventions are what he's worried about. Oh, I think cranial interventions is what he's worried about. I don't fire in combat. Never shoot anyone I can't be sure I'll have a chance to res. Okay, good. Unless I want them to die. I think that's all we're getting, Zan. Oh, I thought she was way further away. You like their sauce? The chips were nice. The fries were nice, I mean. Last time you went to a smokehouse brisket sandwich was, the smokehouse brisket sandwich was brand new. Last time I went, the Taco Bell was pushing the quesarito. I can't remember if they had anything to do with the Arby's. We are getting options. You for gore? Have the team use 5 different abilities on one turn. Finish by the end of turn 1. The Arby's brisket immediately hardened your arteries and you had to get new ones. How are the new ones doing? Arby's RP and cheddar with curly fries. Ooh, the curly fries, I almost forgot. This old guy explaining to you for like an hour all these conspiracy theories at work today. I'm so sorry. We got conviction, right? I forgot that pushes you. I guess I never really figured out that it pushes you. That's they're going, wow, oh really? You got that right. That's my tactic too. I had someone telling me that he built the Taco Bell I was working at back in the 60s, and I was sitting there like, this Taco Bell didn't exist back in the 60s, I know, because this one replaced the old one that was uptown. Aliens and saucers. They're right, and then they look better on you, the arteries. You move here. How about here? That's just fine. Very interesting coworker story while trekking. NSFW, so you really shouldn't. Oh shoot. Even for a trucker, this guy was very open about telling his life experiences. Well, the open road can do that to you, I guess. Forbidden tea, all the more intriguing. To the point of things, he told you something you wouldn't tell your best friend? Jeez. I got so many excess maneuvers here. In fact, I could have just... It's easier to talk to strangers. Yeah, that's a good point. A stranger on the open road? I get it. Wait, no, was this a coworker, though? The only thing I don't tell my best friend is how much I hate his new haircut. We got there. Wait, he doesn't die? You couldn't get the data in fast enough. Interesting note, he worked one shift and noped out, never saw him again. Jeez. I mean, they might not be related, but... it seems likely they are. That did nothing to this man. Still nothing. I cannot do 1 damage to you. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I got a really goofy idea. Friends who worked in landscaping have similar stories. Boss is taking a laugh at what he told me when you reported back at the end of the day. Huh, is that why he didn't show up again? Was it not by choice? No, I'm messing this up, sorry. That's folks moving in and out of the place very quickly. And the stories just kind of come out, huh? Big reason you got at construction. I haven't asked if Aussie Dad has any stories. And I'm happy keeping it that way. Couldn't really hack the GIF. I can't hack the GIF either. If he ever does need to hack a GIF, very physical work. Think he might have thought it was going to be easy. I see. I don't know if this is even going to work, but I need to try it for science. It's not working because of the freaking transference. Which, by the way, it is very good intel that transference transfers the knockback too. New job is too easy? Well, if you're getting paid, just find other ways to be creative, like streaming, perhaps. Gives you more time to think about that, I guess. Okay. Now we're gonna see if this works. It does. When the work dries up for the day, which is getting rarer lately, you just write TTRPG encounters. I used to do that when it was slow. I would just try to think of concepts and then never do anything with them. That's kind of like writing encounters. We want to see if you can get them to let you do 4 10s instead of 5 8s. So you have an extra day to stream. That'd be pretty awesome. Hybrid remote? That's awesome. So you get to not have to go into an office every day. Okay, when we breach, I want you to keep in mind this room isn't as scary as it looks. What makes you say that? Blind optimism. Are there heavies? Won't lie, there are a lot of heavies. I hate them. It should be illegal to clip someone if they're in cover. It is illegal. It is illegal. They're trying to kill us. Not in Laboli. They were trespassing. There's basically nothing they can't do. That's why shady security corps like Reactor love it here. I thought it was mainly the tax breaks. Tax breaks don't hurt. A lot of heavies. It should be mostly remote, but you'll take what you can get. I've got 1 stability, but I can take care of that. I think this is good. Bam. He is always there, so. Because if he was 1 forward, I would have been able to knock him into this. Instantly shoots the first person across her line for lethal damage. Lethal damage, you say? Well, that sounds deadly. For you. But I cannot. But I can't reach the. Thank you. I don't think I can reach the door though. Thank you for the headbats. I would love to be able to reach that door. What do people actually want to do? Let a single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn. Finish by the end of turn 4. Cause 6 total extra knockback by making enemies unsteady. Well, we will see. Always such a chill vibe here. Oh, thank you. I try to chill. We seal door. Oh, that's uncomfortable. We vibe. We vibe in here. Down here, everything vibes. Any vibes? Any vibes, Aura Foolish? Is that anything? No? I'm sorry. Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to buffer. But it's true. I can only handle one or the other. That's why I'm also pausing half the time. It's great. I'm willing to accept that because it benefits me. You're always buffering. That's my secret. Sorry for Siri ringtone. The last time it was Aussie Mom, actually. She clicked on a Facebook notification. And I hope it's okay for me to tell this story, because I'm actually very proud of you. As she clicked on a Facebook notification. And was taken to a website that was all flashing lights and you've been hacked. You're getting hacked right now. Call this number to prevent the hack. So she shut her computer down and called Siri for help. Which is correct. Easy clap. She was unsure and asked for help. And also acted correctly in the moment. It was the smartest and 100% thing to do in her situation. Blast. Seal. This guy now. Hey, we got Banks' confidence. You want to reference something, but it'll sound rude out of context? This might be context. It reminds you of an old scam site similar to that. I've certainly seen similar. Oh, I don't like this. When I first see breaching this room, they target me with something, and the vision just kind of stops there. Oh, that sounds like a neutralizer. Banks and I hit one when we were getting our Arcana. Her Arcana. Reactor have anti-magic tech? Don't love that. Most of your references make no sense out of context. You know what? That's normal. That's the nature of a reference, so you're fine. It's not so much making sense as seeming like a direct insult due to the name of the site. They can't stop you throwing stuff, at least. No one can stop you throwing stuff. There's a guy in... Wing? There's a guy in Wing who can make your arms go limp, but only after eating a lot of celeriac. And he has to stare at the floor for the whole time. I don't think we'll run into him. Huh. Boyfriend Dungeon is on sale. It's a very cute game, and I liked it a lot. It's got some... It doesn't... Yeah, no, there's nothing NSFW in it. It just has implications. If only Clone Chamber was on sale. Yeah, I think it's a very sweet game, or at least that's how I remember it. No, yeah, I'll stand by that. It's a very sweet game. All the adult scenes are swapped out for dungeon crawling. Just these guys. Need to target the closest one. So, Wink? Does this kill? It does. Seal door. Can you flirt with your claws? In-game, absolutely not. Gonna go get Goblin Army? You can certainly try. Oh, as a shifter. Wish more dungeon crawlers let you flirt with your weapon. Okay. Yes, no. In Boyfriend Dungeon, the claws are a cat. You don't think sentient natural weapons are a thing? Aren't they? I mean, it's a part of your body. Aren't you sentient? This is kind of a thing we see in media. You know, give him a conversation with old Lefty over here. If you're asking Isa to roleplay your claws. Okay, can I just, I super can. Prevent 5 reinforcements in total, 6 stun. Finish by end of turn 1. It's turn 1. Transfer 4 damage at once. Oh my gosh! You mean like this? Shoot that guy. I'm pretty happy with that. My question about the Celeriac guy. I think you'd probably want to be known as the Limp Arms guy. I don't think anyone wants to be known as the Limp Arms guy. My question is, how did he unlock? When would you ever desperately need to make someone's arms go limp? Maybe he didn't like he was carrying something and who wanted a break. Wait. Maybe someone he didn't like was carrying something he wanted to break, is how that sentence was actually structured. Okay, but that's want. To unlock, you gotta need it. Maybe someone was carrying him. Away from his beloved Celeriac. We don't even know if he likes Celeriac. Maybe he hates it. Oh my god. Now I'm sad about Limp Arms Guy. I was never not sad about Limp Arms Guy. Should we reach this door and stop World War V, or should we stop and write a book about Limp Arms Guy? Has to think about it. Breach, I guess. As we talked about in Session 0, your threshold for this kind of thing is... light flirting is okay. Everything more is a statement on intent, and fade to black. Reasonable. Light is gray to me, as is, well, I guess flirting is gray to me, as is apparent. Whatever, we'll talk about it. I'm in some real uncomfortable situations with that. Do you really want to hear the word dust the same way again? As in the Elysian Tale, or as in a descriptor for necromancers? As in literal dust? No further questions. Boundaries for this are superseded by anyone who is less comfortable with... Oh, yes, of course. Room. Reach. I did not plan that, but works. You just left a groove because in one session they spent half an hour explaining how they... I've actually had that happen, and I feel your pain. Wait, I can do this multiple times. I can even do it a third time if I really wanted to. One use per encounter. She can take a light slap. Hate that gaming tends to draw some... Yeah. It seems like any niche. Especially when you're kind of locked in together. Beep. I only defenestrated it once, so. Gaming whether digital or tabletop really seems to attract that type. I've definitely seen it. I'm just trying to think it. Because, yeah, it's in MTG too. Less so now. I think it's like, you know, a Dark Attic situation. Where it's kind of... It wasn't, at least, mainstream. So it's like, okay, well, I need someone with my niche interest, so I'm willing to put up with X. Start with gamers, then give them a format with a tagline. You can do anything imaginable. A formula for disaster. Absolutely. It is too. We do have tourists. But this is the boss. There's a Tumblr thread you saw that really resonated with you. Helping everyone is your ultimate power fantasy? Oh, absolutely. Too chore for Champed. Sorry. Do you think we have enough time to do a whole boss? It's gonna take like maybe 20 minutes worst. Suri's nodding sympathetically towards me. We're going to continue. Yeah, as a kid, right? I really wanted a game where you can play as a villain because it was novel and seemed cool, but I never actually did it. I never got a taste of that except for playing Oblivion, like Grand Theft Auto, or Grand Theft Auto when I went to a friend's house. Nowadays, I just want to help people. And I want to be a fantasy hero. Just let me be a fantasy hero again. I always felt bad being evil, and yeah, me too. Whenever it's the option in video games, I like feel bad the whole time, and I don't want to do it. Oh, hi, Yuki. 30 minutes early, Bori. Someone's anxious to impress the boss. She says H-5. I don't know what this means. It means 5 hours out. Did you think it was minutes? You're early also. That's not... I just had some packing to do. You'll pack things from this hangar? Yes. I was low on spanners. How's the stream been? Stream's been great. Worst you've gotten is Renegade and Mass Effect. But even then, you're still saving the galaxy. I loved watching Nyx play Renegade because they were like, ooh, let's do the evil option because I've never done the evil options before. And they were just squirming the entire time, and I was just on their shoulder like, I can't believe you almost shot that guy. It's extremely fun. You do take some evil options, but you wouldn't make a decision you wouldn't yourself make. Same. It depends on what you want out of RPGs, right? You don't have to act as another character if you really want, as long as you're acting like in-worlding character. I tend to always just be the same, no matter how hard I try to make a different character. But also, thank you for the hugs, Allie. Or, not Allie. Sorry, I was reading Allie on screen. Thank you for the hugs, Yuki. I think it's fine, you know? We're there to play a game, right? So... However's fun. Jade Empire's the best game to go evil, because the innocents just annoy the heck out of you. I will say, I do like it when evil is an option in a game. Like, in Pal World, which is a weird example, but hear me out. I like that you can be inhumane, because it empowers my decision to not do that. And it makes me feel good about myself. It's all contextualizing what you would do based on your character. Yeah, that's legit. You decided to go Sith, your friends did the Jedi, and they acted so morally superior. Kept telling you how much harder it is doing light side versus dark side, and you, what were you like? Were you like, well, from my perspective, the Jedi are evil? Alright, the clowns are in the roost. Jin, if we get caught by Bori's fire, anything we can do? Magical fire can burn anything, but if it's not a fuel source, it takes focus to keep it going. Mana stockpiles and rush water seem to burn fine without them. Then I guess that's a fuel source. But people are just sacks of blood. It's hard to keep a fire going on that. So if he goes down, we stop burning. Best guess. Or I could just res you. Oh, right. We also have a necromancer. Necromantic. What about this traffic guy? He just summons ghost cars. It's honestly not much of a problem. Having the option to be evil also has to have some benefits. Yeah, I suppose. Bring it on, Kellen. Shit. Really good hearing, though. I forgot about that. One neutralizer. Which means you reach first. That didn't do as much as I was hoping. No, that's right. They always target the closest. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Immediate consequences sometimes pay off, though, and a narrative satisfaction. That's also true. 90% of Mass Effect's checks can be done with either Renegade or Paragon. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's all just for the feels. Got an ally friendship. Well, then you just need evil allies that you can tolerate. For the one evil creep in your party is in the corner going, hehehe. I must focus. We only got 3 guys. And a turret. You reach here. That man is no longer an issue. All mild fire and its effects are extinguished. Doesn't take damage from anything fire or mild fire based. Victim loses 1 health every time they do anything while on fire. Asterion? Asterion is... oh, sympathetic. From what I've seen so far. I also have a difficult time tolerating him. What would I do if Suri became a Sith? Asterion? Yeah. I start to feel for him, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I guess I would support him. It's a lot of work to be a Sith, right? Wait a minute. We can actually make this work. We can't actually make this work. Join me, Allison. You're going to be held partially responsible regardless anyway. That's true. So I might as well. Okay. There is not a way to hit them both. What if I do this? That is not quite what I wanted. Think you'd rather have cartoonishly evil Allie who constantly just gets shut down by the group who goes, "Aw, shucks," every time. If I had a lot of power, someone would probably consider me evil. I am going to do this sloppy because I'm running out of time. Tyrant that I am. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I was Tyrant. Sorry, forgot. The castle's in shambles, etc., etc. You're mildly on fire. The less lethal Pyromancer's fire doesn't hurt at first, but you'll lose 1 health every time you do anything. It's extinguished if you knock him out, or if you're resurrected. Got it. You would vote for me to be Supreme Leader of Earth? Oh, thank you. Work rights would definitely improve, I like to think. But I've never been in charge of anything, so... Oh no, mana! It's an issue for the first time. Don't think things could get much worse. No, I must be part of the resistance. You down with the bourgeoisie? Oh, you're throwing the fire at me now. That makes sense. How much does that do? I see. I didn't realize Zan was in a grenade zone. I see. Immune to sedative, unsteady, and other inhaled effects until I lose this much health. That makes sense. Little Frost Cheerios is a treat. Frost. That sounds nice. I was looking at that like, what could this mean? And it's like, you could just be having Frosted Cheerios. Okay. Pass or fail, we're keeping this. I'm under a time crunch. Oh, you can still Broom Breach. I thought that would be undone by the neutralizer. You want to hear a Cheerios joke? Absolutely. Dude's about to die. That's fine. Death is nothing anymore. B-movie in a nutshell. It's just Horny Nut Cheerio. Horny Nut Cheerio. Oh, we would have all done a lot more damage if he had been... You know what? It's fine. What? I said Honey Nut Cheerio. What else could it have possibly been? Oh, I can't do the trick again because I've already done it. How bad is Zan about to get yeeted? Nearly to death? Is this viable? Uh... Oh, he doesn't die this time because of the, Right. Okay. We don't want her to die. So Jin's gonna have to be the one to win this. No, I did not. Thank you for the lovely stream. I'll see you on the other side. You have a chamber to soundproof. Cheerio. This was ill-advised. I see the timer going. I'm probably going to have to raid out during an ad, which I apologize for, but it's gonna happen. Just drugs to the face. Do not accept. Do not accept that. Do not accept that either. This'll work. You gotta go to the post office tomorrow? I hope it's a unusually quick post office trip. Okay, that was super messy. But I had an IRL time limit. Mission complete. Defeat Bori, the less lethal pyromancer. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock. Again, complete. Secure them? Yep, we're going to tie. Wait, no, Liv's got them already, apparently. You should have killed them. What? No, who's writing this? Thank you, thank you. I do not have time to look at perks, even though I want to. But thank you everyone for joining me today. I had a lovely time as always. I'll be back tomorrow with games. Thank you for being here, Yuki. And you, Cass and Isa, if you can still hear us in the soundproof chamber. Thank you all for being as lovely as always. Whoever it is, I'm going to have to raid and run, so it's going to have to be someone I know. Satisfactory with, oh wait, no. Hold on, double divinity. From whence you have come to Nyx, and to Nyx I return ye. It is poetic since they read it into us. You know, when I said the game. Yeah, they're still doing Divinity Original Sin 2. I love the game. I wish I could stay to watch it happen. Be nice to them. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely night. Thank you all for being so lovely. Goodbye.